thing, Thick Chick. I am here today to make some honey mustard chicken drumettes type of situations. I'm going to be putting these in the oven, so they're going to be baked. It's going to be a really quick and simple recipe. Something that you can make in upwards to less than an hour. You know, of course, including the cook time. So let me show you what goes into this. So here is exactly what you're going to need. You're going to need, of course, your chicken drumettes. You're going to need to wash them really good and kind of pat them off, because you're going to put them into a preheated oven that is preheated to 450 degrees. And because you pretty much want to kind of get the skin kind of crispy. So that's what you want to do. You want to clean your chicken really good. And you want to put them into a casserole dish or a, you know, aluminum foil pan, whatever you have. And these are the ingredients. Like I said, it's very simple. Of course, we're going to be needing some, I'm just using some 100% natural French's yellow mustard. I'm using the Great Value version of the Clover Honey. I'm using some garlic powder, onion powder, Morton salt, and of course, some black pepper. So what I'm about to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and season the chicken and get it into the oven, and then I'm going to show you what happens next. Like I said, it's a really quick and simple dish. You guys, you just want to season your chicken to taste. Of course, you're going to want to wrap it up in some aluminum foil, and I'm going to put it in the oven for about 30 minutes. Like I said, the oven is preheating right now at 450 degrees. So I'm going to cover this with foil, and I'm going to put it in the oven for about 30 minutes. And after 30 minutes, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. And then we're going to mix up the dressing to go on top of this, the honey and the mustard. And then I'm going to baste it again, and I'm going to put it back into the oven uncovered for another 20 minutes. So I'll show you guys what it looks like when I get to that point. So after 30 minutes, this is what the chicken looks like. It is not done. So please do not try to sample it or anything like that, because it is still raw chicken. But that's what your chicken is going to look like after 30 minutes of having it covered with the aluminum foil. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to make the honey rub. Well, it's not rub. It's like a honey mustard sauce. And then I'm going to baste it with it. Now, I will say my chicken, I have a lot of it in here because this is going to last us for 2 days. Well, probably 3 days when the juice man takes some to work. But your chicken may look a little bit different because I have a lot of chicken in this pan. But what I'm going to come back and do is I'm going to baste it, and then I'm going to put it back in the oven uncovered for another 20 minutes. Well, I'm probably going to do it for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to flip it over, and then I'm going to do it for another 10 minutes. So I'm going to make the honey sauce. I'm going to show you how to do that. We have our bowl here, and all I'm going to do, like I said, I eyeball everything. And once you start cooking, you will understand what I mean by eyeballing, okay? As far as the mustard is concerned, I'm not going to put a whole lot of mustard in here, but that is a lot of chicken that I'm using, okay? So I'm going to put about that much mustard. And I'll say that's probably like a tablespoon and a half, maybe 2 tablespoons of mustard. And as far as the honey, I'm going to be very generous with the honey. Simply because I want, me personally, I want a really concentrated honey flavor. A little bit more. Because I don't want that mustard to overpower the honey. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix it up, because I'm going to need both of my hands, and I'm going to come and show you what it looks like after I mix it up. Hey guys, so for good measure, I did add a little bit of Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue sauce into there, simply because we do like a little bit of barbecue flavor. But this is what your honey mustard marinade should look like. Okay, that's only if you're going to add a little bit of the Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue, or whatever type of barbecue sauce that you enjoy, because I did want a little bit of barbecue flavor in there. But this is going to be so delicious on top of the chicken. So I'm going to take you guys over here to the stove. Okay, we're over here at the stove, and all I'm going to do from here is take this, and I'm just going to drizzle it over the chicken. That's all I'm going to do. Then after I drizzle it over the chicken, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add it back into the oven with the cover off for this to get really delicious and good and crispy and all of that good jazz. So let me get through basting it, and then I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like before I put it back into the oven. This is what it looks like before it goes back into the oven. I've just drizzled over the marinade on top of the chicken, and I'm going to place it back into the oven. Like I said, it's preheated at 450 degrees, and I'm going to leave the cover off. I'm going to bake it for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to bake it on the other side for 10 minutes after I baste it again. And then probably when I come back, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys what it looks like after it's all done. So I just wanted to come and show you what it looks like midway through the cooking. It is still not done. I have about another 5 or 6 minutes that I'm going to give it so it can get a little bit more brown on the top. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to plate it up for you so you'll see how it looks. Okay, you guys, I decided to serve you up a plate to show you how the drumsticks came out. This is the honey mustard drumstick chicken that we baked in the oven. As you can see, the skin did get really crispy and it did brown up nicely. Has a lot of those nice burn marks on them that's going to be really delicious. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but I can promise you it's going to be delicious. So if you enjoyed this recipe, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Also, comment below if you would like me to cook anything. You know, if you have any recipes or something that you would like to share, you would like to see me cook it, or something that you just would like to see. I think the next dish that I'm going to make is going to be some chicken salad. I'll keep you guys posted on that. But again, this is my honey mustard baked chicken legs with a little bit of barbecue sauce, just a little spin on it because we do like a little bit of barbecue sauce. So if you guys enjoyed this, again, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.